People always ask, you know, which cheese shall I buy? And more, to me, it's a cheese that makes you go, wow. Like a cheese that you want to try, and then you go back for a second and a third piece. It's magic. And that way you taste the passion of the cheesemakers within the cheese. It's one of my favorite things in the world. After we'd finished the competition, we had 27 champions. And then we took all 27 champions and we put them around a large table and we tasted again. And we didn't mind because these were awesome cheeses. They really were really good cheeses. And it was interesting because there was 11 jury members and you could see everybody gravitate towards this one cheese. It was just, you know, there's these beautiful cloth-bound cheeses and just amazing blue cheeses and fantastic fetas. But we all gravitated to this cheese right here on its own little pedestal, La Liberté by Fromagerie de Presbytère, and the creaminess. Just, it's one of those cheeses where people get scared about rind cheeses and they're not used to eating the rind. And I encourage everybody to eat the rind of a cheese. If it's an edible rind, go ahead and taste it because you can really taste the terroir in the cheese. And we went in there, and you know, we've eaten a lot of cheese, but people coming back for that second, that third tasting. And then we went through the cheese and we thought, okay, we got our scores, we know the grand champion is, but just to be sure, can we see one more cheese, please? And we asked for one more La Liberté, just to come out one more time. And by the time we finished tasting, half of that one was gone as well, after eating so many cheese from the weekend. So our grand champion was obvious this year. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful, what some people might call a triple cream. It has flavors of mushroom, pasture. Some people get nuances of root vegetable in the cheese. And the most beautiful thing about cheese that got me excited with, you know, the creaminess on the palate and everything else was the bloom and the finish on the cheese. It just shows you the cheesemaker's passion for making a beautiful quality product.